Welcome back. We just wrote a few lines of TypeScript code, but the one thing that was kind of annoying was that we had to constantly run this command to compile our code. Ideally, we can just have that running and done automatically. And the way we can do that is quite simple. We can initialize our project as a TypeScript project by simply running tsc --init. We see that it's created a tsconfig.json file. If we go to this file, we see that it's created what we call a configuration file for TypeScript. And you can see over here that this file gives us a ton of option for the compiler to check. And the compiler options can do many things. We see that our target is ES5, and it says specify ECMAScript version. And you can see how many defaults they have. So for example, if I change this to, let's see their options that they're giving us. Let's change it to ES 2017. So I'll say ES 2017. What kind of modules we want to use, we can do CommonJS, or perhaps we want to do ES 2015, and a ton of options. You basically can decide what kind of work you want the compiler to do and what type of output we need. And the great thing about this config file is that it actually describes every little thing that you can do. Online, you also have a great documentation on tsconfig file if you want to get really into it. But don't worry, later on, I'm going to show you how to actually simplify this step, or how it's already been simplified for us. For now though, we have a tsconfig file, which is the default setup for now. If we go to typescript.ts, so we just cleared our terminal, and the way we are able to run this in watch mode is quite simple. All we need, not here, all we need is tsc typescript.ts and then --watch for watch mode. And you can see over here, it's starting compilation. Compilation is complete, and now it's watching for changes. And every time I save, it's going to recompile and detect these changes. For example, if I change this now to a Boolean value, it's going to give me an error in the compiler and says, you're doing something wrong here. All right, so we have this running and everything's set up. I think it's time for us to go through all the types that TypeScript give us and do a bit of coding. So get that set up on your computer, on your machine, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.